Welcome to the Scandinavian wilderness. In this video I'm heading into the forest to explore a nature reserve and spend a peaceful night outdoors on an unusual warm winter day. It's time for a night out again, and this time I'm heading for a nature reserve that I have previously only passed through on a different trip. But now I'm gonna spend the whole day and evening here. I passed through this area when I hiked on Sörmlandsleden. I can't really remember which part it was, but I would guess it's something like part 13 or 14. And I remember when I came to this lake, I was thinking that this looks like a really nice place. And I have wanted to return since. And that's today. Now I'm in the area of the nature reserve that's supposed to hold the oldest forest. And it looks like a really nice forest. And the trees are quite big. It's the middle of January now, which is the coldest time of the year. But it has been very warm for like over a week. Something like a week ago there was still lots of snow, and then it became really warm, and now more or less all snow has disappeared, which is a bit sad. So it feels more like spring, but it's actually in the middle of winter now. There hasn't been much wildlife activities, which is expected this time of year. I can hear a woodpecker, but I don't really see it. And some other bird I hear in the distance as well. But that's about it. Now it's starting to become time to scout for a place to set up camp. And this is actually a really good location. There's no firewood here, but there is a fireplace. And there's also a good place to pitch the tent. So not a bad site, but I will continue looking. I like this spot. This one is a good one, and there are some firewood here as well. Not much, but there's enough for having a fire some part of the evening at least. So maybe I will check out one more spot and then I'll decide. I have a hard decision to make. I sort of like this spot more, but there are less firewood. There are some. So I don't know if I should backtrack. And it's not really that far, but if I would go over the ice, which I don't like too much though, but then it's just over there. Then it's very close. I'm just not sure about the ice. Okay, I have scouted the area a bit, and I have found some firewood I can use. So I'll set camp here. Even though last place wasn't a bad camp either, but this is good. I even have a hot dog chair here. I brought some ice picks with me, so I'm gonna test the ice now before it gets dark, because it's only gonna be daylight for like another 45 minutes or something like that. I don't know so much about ice, but my guess is that this ice is very solid. It feels like you can see it from the cracks in it. But at the same time, I'm here by myself, and I'm really not an expert on this. So I'm just gonna stay on land. So I have a fire to enjoy now at least. Not the best fire I have done. I really missed that I didn't bring my saw. But it's a fire. It started to be a bit cold outside, so it was nice to get in the tent now. So now I'm just gonna manage the mess here and get comfortable, and then I will go to sleep. So good night. the trip is now coming to an end, and it's a rather short hike back to where I started yesterday. So that's it for this time. But until next time, goodbye. Please like and subscribe to not miss out on any Scandinavian wilderness.